What's up guys, RedXTech here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use my simple blogger that I made in PHP. So I'm using this on my own website. I modify it just a little bit to make it easier for you to use, but yeah, I think it's useful and I'm here to show it to you guys. So yeah, the first thing you're going to want to do is go and find it on my GitHub. It'll be on github.com/redxtech/usefulphp. I'm just going to put a bunch of useful PHP things in here. And yeah, go into the simple blog, and this is going to show you how to use it. So you're going to want to download the 4 of these, and yeah, just download the files inside the folder and upload them into your web server. Now I already have that here, so we're going to use this to start. So let's follow the README. Next, you're going to have to create a new table in your database. I already have a database set up, so I'm just going to add a new table into it. Let's create a new table. Now let's go over here and open console. Now I'm just going to go and take this and paste it into here. Create table. My database name is RedXTech_YT. As you can see by that, that's what it is there. And you're just going to want to change that here as well. Now there we go. Now we can run it and create table. You'd probably run it differently depending on what software you use. If you use a command line, just put that all into one line and run it, and then put this into one line and then run it. It's already in one line, so that doesn't matter. Just run this one after you run this one. So yeah, and then now that we have our blog table created there with our ID, title, content, and date, we can begin to use. Then we can begin on to the next step. Yeah, if you don't have a database already set up, you can just, I'm not going to make a video on that, but you can find one somewhere, or you can do it with your hosting provider. With cPanel, it's actually pretty easy. So yeah, once you have your database set up, you can set up the variables in your database.php file. So, database.php, there we go. DB server, that's redxtech.ca. You will be able to specify your own there. It's just whatever you have your database hosted on. Now, the user for mine is going to be RedXTech_YT. Password is RedXTech_YT. There's going to be nothing important on here, so it doesn't really matter. And RedXTech_YT. That's just the database there. This is the database inside my database server that I'm accessing. This is the server, this is the user, this is the password, and the table. As you can see, the table was created as blog. If you change this, then you'll be able to use a different thing here. So it's blog. So there we go. Now that's uploaded. So next, what you're going to want to do is add authentication to your posting file, which is probably a good thing to do unless you want anyone to be able to post. So yeah, now that you've set that up, you can go and set up your RSS feed if you want to use that. Let's go into feed.xml, feed name. Let's go RedXTech test feed. Feed link. Let's go red.ca/useful php/simple blog/posts.php and test RSS feed. So there, that is all set up now. This just generates an XML file for what you need to do. So, now that we have that set up, it looks like it's ready to use. So let's go over to redlinks.ca/usefulphp/simpleblog. I have it able to index it, so posts.php. Okay. Let's just see. Is there an error? There must be an error in the connection. You're going to have to allow the connection from... the password is different. You are going to have to allow your connection in remote PHP if you're using GoDaddy hosting, or I'm sure some other ones have it as well. So this is no updates available because there is nothing inside the table. We'll open it there. There's nothing. So yeah, we can fix that by going to redlinks.ca/usefulphp/simpleblog and make post.php. This is where you'll put the title. Let's go blog test title, and then content. That'll be hey there, this is a blog post, and then submit. Now you see, this is what will happen if you have an error, because I've made it so that it'll tell you what error you have if you do something in your SQL. Now that we know what it is, insert into updates values, no blog test, table RedXTech _yt.updates does not exist. Now, we know why this is. That's because the table... Wait. Somewhere in there. Database _table. Should be that. It's in the make post.php. Aha, there we go. _db_table. There we go. Now, blog post title, blog post content, and then submit. Now it'll show that success. Update was added to database. Now we can go over here to blog posts and boop. No updates available. That's odd. Oh, I'm pretty sure I forgot to add that as well in there. So let's go back over to posts.php. db_table. db_table. My table on my production, or my other website, it was named updates, so that's why it was updates there. So now that's re-uploaded, we should be able to do that. Boom, there we go. Blog post title, blog post content, and the date. That's automatically generated by your PHP. So, if you do not want it to be in the, where is it? If you do not want the time zone to be Denver or Mountain Standard Time, then you're going to have to change this to the time zone. You can find that on somewhere online. Just Google set time zone PHP and it'll be right there. So yeah, we can see that it has the blog post title there. It is in my database over here, like that, which is great. ID is at 1, which is good. This here, if you click on this, it'll link you to ID = 1. Looks pretty much the exact same, except here it doesn't have the link. You'll see why in just a minute. So now let's go and add another one. This is the second post. This is some more content. This is on another line. So is this. This just shows how it uses new lines. So there it goes, updated to database. And then, now if we go over here, this is the second post. See, it respects new lines, which is good. Now, blog post content. If we click on this, see that? It'll show just that one. It's individually showing that post. It's also individually showing that as well. Now, how that does it is it just takes the ID. So the first one we posted, its ID was 1, so let's go ID equals 1. Boom, there we go. The first one. The second one we posted, the ID auto increments to 2. So there we go. That one's 2. We can see that it's added into the database, automatically incremented to 2, which is great. Now, if you're going to delete it, just make sure that you, if you delete something from your database, just make sure that you, let's go delete that one. Now, if we've deleted it, you may notice that that it will, nope. It says no updates available for IDs 2, but wait, why is that? You add a second one. It's there. The ID, that's set to 3. Because of the auto incrementing, it doesn't realize that you've deleted 2, so it sets it to 3 there. So what you're going to want to do, once you've deleted them, is, nope, there we go, is you're going to want to run this and go alter table blog auto increment equals, and then whatever your last one was there. So that's 1, auto increment equals 1. There we go, we can run that. There we go, that is run, and then we can go there. I'll just show that's deleted first. There we go. And now, there we go. And that shall be back to ID equals 2. And its ID equals 2 in here as well. So yeah, that is really all I have to show you here. If you find any errors with this, feel free to message me. Happy to fix that. And yeah, other than that, let me know if you use it or not. And tell me how it works. Thanks for watching, guys. See ya!